Since CES in Las Vegas, TCL presented its new technology NXT Paper 3.0. But now at Mobile World Congress, we have been able to give you a new look. For those who don't know, it's very similar to Huawei's paper matte technology, i.e. a display that avoids reflections as much as possible. Here is the comparison between a regular screen and a screen with this NXT Paper technology that can really stand out a lot. And what I liked in the case of TCL is that they are not only applying it in tablets but also in cell phones. So join me for a closer look. This is the TCL 40 NXT Paper, an entry-level device, but curiously features this screen finish that makes it look very attractive. The screen is 6.78 inches with full HD plus resolution, 90 Hz in its refresh rate, and a brightness of 400 nits at a typical level. So I insist that it is a mid-range or even low-end screen, but the remarkable thing here is that it has this layer to have a much more comfortable display. The device has a weight of 195 grams and a thickness of 7.89 millimeters. It has a battery of 5010 milliamps, compatible with fast charging of 33 watts. In addition, its processor is the MediaTek Helio G88, which confirms to us that it is a simple device. But again, here you're looking at a comparison of what the anti-reflective finish looks like compared against a traditional cell phone. So that's its most attractive point. On the camera, we find 50 megapixel main sensor with f1.8 aperture, then a 5 megapixel ultra-wide angle camera, and then just an additional camera for depth capture. In the front camera, we find 32 megapixels, and the device is capable of recording video in full HD. In addition, it has 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, and you can put a micro SD up to 2 terabytes. So that section can also get to complement the purchase well. Something nice in addition to the screen finish is that it does have stereo sound, and you could even also buy the TCL T-Pen to write on that screen and have a very paper-like experience, which is what TCL is aiming for, since in addition to the anti-reflective finish, they add blue light filters. So the viewing experience is promised to be very comfortable, and honestly, it does look very attractive, a mobile device with these features. To date, I had not seen a cell phone with this type of anti-reflective screens. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in having this finish in cell phones and not only in tablets. For example, here we have the TCL NXT Paper Once, a screen with 10.95 inches in its diagonal and resolution in the 2K version, in addition to this finish, although in its 2.0 version. So either way, it produces a very comfortable feeling when viewing content here. Its battery is 8000 milliamps and comes with an 8 megapixel front camera and rear camera, also with the same resolution, also with the ability to record video in full HD. This tablet has a thickness of 6.9 millimeters and weighs 462 grams. But again, the highlight will be its anti-reflective finish, as the rest of the features are quite simple since the processor is extremely basic and very old. We are talking about the mythical Helio P60, an 8-core processor, but one that has been on the market for a long time. So it confirms that this tablet will give a very basic performance, but with a screen that will be its most attractive point. But if you are looking for something more powerful, also consider the TCL NXT Paper 14, a model that has a 2.8K screen in its resolution with 120 Hz with this same finish. It also has 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of internal storage, and the processor is the MediaTek Dimensity 8020 with 12,000 milliamps of battery. So it is much more advanced and offers various modes of use on screen to go adjusting the color calibration. Let me know what you think of this finish on both tablets and cell phones.